Alright, we're gonna go to FD, Pac-Man versus Game & Watch. Not a matchup that I see frequently, if I am being honest. Yeah, Pastor finding some combos with the forward air. And yeah, the, the Hydrant being a little bit chaotic right now between these two characters.
battle. Pac-Man, Mr. Game & Watch. Three, two, one, go!
Testing, testing, hello. I do not know the score of this set currently. I apologize for us not having commentary up to this point, but here we are. Just like that, forward tilt the chair is going to defeat Pac-Man. Press the button.
Hello? I can't tell.
You're
Alright,
good.
cool. Alright.
We have Fat Gum here.
Versus Neko, the Game & Watch. Pac-Man versus Game & Watch on FD.
Pastor, I've been seeing him more and more recently.
And
They've been
Nekotatsu.
doing a lot of good work with Pac-Man. Nekotatsu is a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
Always been a solid Game & Watch, though, well before the hype behind the character, if you want to call it that.
He is apparently from Chile, I think, visiting us.
I've
perhaps.
seen him around in SoCal before, definitely during the Smash 4 days and stuff.
Yeah, I've also heard of him in early Ultimate at, I think, Part of Battle and a few other tournaments around that time. So, anyways. Stuff is going on the screen. What do you think they're looking for, Dynamite?
Honestly, I think for Game & Watch, he's very comfortable right now. He's just got to get his ledge traps, he's got to his up B, get out of jail free option. And Pac-Man, I think this is where it becomes a lot more difficult. You got to hit some kind of fruit confirm or hit him with a grab, even a back throw will probably kill at ledge at this percent.
Honestly, I'm not too familiar with either of these two characters. I know like all the memes surrounding Game & Watch and how he just like up Bs and down airs, but like I don't actually know like I was gonna say I don't actually know how like Game & Watch kills, but I guess forward air would do it.
Game & Watch has a lot of ways to kill. Down smash is an excellent combo starter, leading into forward smash or whatever he wants.
Alright.
Yeah, and then no kill throws though. That's the big thing until very late percents.
Okay. And do you know anything about Pac-Man's kill options?
Yeah, Pac-Man, I mean, it's pretty much whatever you can come up with, but the most frequent ones are back air, hydrant, bell confirms, key, even like the apple is surprisingly potent. It kills quite early,
yeah,
it has an interesting diagonal down angle to it.
Side B is also quite strong, yes.
Yeah, Game Watch is way too high percent right now, but Pastor is proficient in the Ginkgo setup, where you use the Galaxian into another Galaxian into a side B. He landed that on me, that's how I know he's able to do it.
Interesting. I have seen that combo on Twitter, or on I think Twitter or Reddit. I don't know.
Pastor in general, I played multiple Pac-Mans in this. Oh, that should be it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I played multiple Pac-Mans in this region, and as for Pastor, he is very much kind of a by the books, lay down the hydrant and then go and just charge his fruits and kind of make your opponent come to you. But Nekotatsu can tend to just kind of play a similar game. Not particularly worried because he does have that bucket reflector, which is huge in this matchup.
See.
Yeah,
all right,
so neither character really has to commit to anything until they're in a disadvantageous position.
Alright, well, now we move on to game 2, or 3.
So we're going to see a town and city pick here from Pastor. I do like this just because of how big the stage is, definitely giving Pastor a lot of space to set up camp and just get comfortable. But oh, I apologize. There's a typo.
That's not my fault. Anyways,
that is not Nekotatsu, that is Nekokatsu.
Yes. Well, anyways, as Dynamite was saying, big stage, good for Pac-Man to zone around Game & Watch, and well, traditionally, I guess you could call Game & Watch like closer to a, well, would you say Game & Watch is a zoner?
He's whatever he feels like being.
Well,
you know, I wouldn't call Game & Watch an aggro character, like a rush down at all. So yeah, in that sense, he is more of a zoner.
But he doesn't really have too many projectiles to zone with. He kind of just...
If anything, Game & Watch just, like, kind of...
does his thing.
Chips
really
away
does.
at the opponent, getting whatever safe hits he can. And, you know, Game & Watch, you just kind of get to play the game at whatever pace you feel like.
Interesting. Sounds very...
Wow, some interesting apple shenanigans happening there.
For real. Alright, back throw.
No, not gonna do it. Wow. Game & Watch being so light, but Pac-Man just does not have enough muscle.
I think that was a Z-drop apple kill.
Yeah, so Pastor gonna get the lead here, and this is absolutely crucial because, as I mentioned earlier, Pastor is a more passive, for lack of a better term, kind of Pac-Man player, as opposed to others who may be more willing to scrap. And so having the stock lead here, the water gonna zoom him to the other side of the stage where he wants to be. So having the stock lead here is gonna be crucial for him.
Yeah, now he
Even
can
if it's for a
just
little bit.
camp and play at his own pace and make Nekotatsu come to him.
Game & Watch, I know Nekotatsu landed multiple down smashes last game to get those KOs, so we might be seeing more of that here. It's pretty non-committal, all things considered. Like, you can just go for it a lot, and it's hard to punish. Same with up smash, with that invincible head of his.
Alright, well...
That forward air bomb will also kill at the ledge at this percent.
Yeah, especially a town and cities like relatively close to their side blast zones because the main stage
Pretty
is just
narrow.
so wide. Oh,
Nice
that's a
spell.
bell.
Not going to get anything off of it, though.
Too low percent.
Pastor seems to be adapting quite well here. I think what was giving him trouble last game, for one thing, the lack of platforms I think actually hurt him because Game & Watch, you know, like Pac-Man wasn't able to mix up his positioning on stage that much. So that's definitely helping him here.
Okay, we see.
I think he may have been going for the Ginkgo setup right there. He saw he was trying to catch the Galaxian, but wasn't able to do it.
Raw
Forward
force
smash. I'm very shocked Nekotatsu lived there.
Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that the Red Sparks showed up like by itself. Like Nekotatsu was like 80 something for the hit.
Shout out to USC Games, but
Let's
yeah,
go USC Games.
Game & Watch is incredibly light, so it's good for him that he was able to survive. Pastor got to be very careful with that key, just because, as we mentioned before, that bucket.
I don't know what frame the bucket is or how quick Game Watch can pull it out, but it definitely does seem pretty quick.
I don't know how quick it comes out, but I do know that it does have quite a bit of end lag on it.
Yeah, this is probably true.
Especially if you reflect something, you're very vulnerable after that. But of course, the opponent has to be in a position where they can punish you.
Yeah, and they also have to dodge the reflected item, so...
oh, wow, okay. Pastor just
yeah.
having some fun there with the Hydrant and the Bell.
Pac-Man, you know, when Pac-Man does get to do stuff like that, that's unfortunate. Though I think the water...
Not what do you want to see there?
I think that was a water kill, yeah, interesting. Okay.
Okay, solid 2-hit combo there. Bell, of course, another excellent combo starter from Pac-Man.
That Hydrant, I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna be... No, he screwed up the recovery. And
yeah.
Here's the thing. He would have been fine if he had gotten the third bounce on the trampoline. He would have had to angle it in an interesting way, but Nekotatsu could have perhaps hit the trampoline when it was yellow and made it red to cause Pastor to fall to his demise.
Well, the trampoline was pretty far down there, and I'm not sure how Game Watch could actually make it
He has
back.
a key.
Yeah, but then, like... I don't know, it feels like the spacer. Oh, the Ginkgo!
Wow, armor through the
Interesting.
key to get the Ginkgo set up. We do have lucky 7% here from Nekotatsu. And you know what happens when a Game & Watch's luck on their side? Not anymore, though.
Unfortunate. But, now, Pastor with a lead. A Bell setup would probably kill this person. Game Watch, as we have stated, is
Depends
pretty
on
light.
where Game & Watch is when he gets hit by the Bell. If he's pretty high up in the air, there's not much Pastor can do.
This is true, I
And
believe.
also that bucket is such a potent threat, which is probably why we have not...
Oh my god!
Pastor!
Oh, we didn't know what the score was.
So, I guess Pastor